Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel, JaiBees Crochet. I'm Amber. Um, I am going live from my car yet again. This is for all those that are watching the replay, because I know it's going to take a couple minutes for the YouTube do its thing and get it all notified and solidified, because I don't know if Juan's still live. I didn't check, because he was on with his Tuesday night thing. Last I knew, so we'll see if anybody shows up. Maybe I'll work on my shawl while I'm waiting. Yep, it's a shawl. Hello, hello. I'm a hot mess tonight, so hot mess express. I am finally using my Malabrigo yarn that I bought, that I told Joseph all about. Hello. You're here to keep me company, yay. I was just gonna... I thought he might still be live, but my daughter... Okay, so it's her last night of summer classes, and they're doing, like, where I can come and, like, not necessarily go into the classroom and watch, but I can... She really wanted me to watch her jazz one, which is the first one, and I said, oh, that's right in the middle of when I want to go live. So, I'm going live for a very short period. I have to be off here absolutely no later than 7:15 for me, which means, oh, what is that? Hello, Marianne. Yeah, and if we don't get a whole lot, it's totally fine. I get it. Everybody's watching Juan, and I was watching, but I had to cook dinner, and then I had to eat dinner with my family, and then I had to drop my daughter off, so I'm excited for this Boggy Creek this year. Finally getting to hear Linan talk about it, I was like, oh, the cause that they do is so amazing. It sounds amazing. So I definitely want to whip out some Boggy Creek blankets. Couldn't get the word out. So I wasn't sure how long it would take for anybody to come in here. It says I have 11 people watching, but I only see 2 of y'all talking. But I am working on my 3 L's. I'm sorry, Diane. I hope you feel better. I know what you feel like. Yesterday, I had, I think, a migraine. I honestly, I don't know. Hello, hello. Hello, Carmen and Sarah and y'all. I recorded 2 videos today and have yet to record my Thankful Thursday one. Oh, and I'm messing up a stitch here. So tomorrow I will be doing my Thankful Thursday video for Thursday, obviously. But I got I don't like crocheting and looking down because I don't want to miss the chat. My hair is seriously a hot mess tonight. Ugh. Well, if I posted all my videos in one day, I wouldn't have, I'd be recording all 24/7. But I recorded another crank and chat, so I have a segment. I've kind of basically deemed myself as a segment, having a segment called Crank and Chat. So I will crank away on my Addy knitting machine, and yes, viewers beware, you will hear me from start to finish clicking away on my adding machine. So, and Marianne, if you're gonna hang out with me in here, I would goodness gracious, I would be honored if you would help me watch the time. Sarah, well, the nearest yarn store is actually like 5 minutes away, that way. I'm actually in a parking lot in a shopping area that has like a rental place, uniforms, fireplace, and then my daughter's studio. Oh. So I am Actually, I was just thinking about that, Marianne. Would you be willing to take on the bluebonnet role for the evening? I don't know if Raylene will make it. She drives a truck, so if she catches me, she may be asleep because she drives during the day and her husband drives at night. And I remembered not to plug my phone in this time, and that big bang was my phone, or not my phone, but my cup. I have to slam it into the cup holder. Alright, I don't know how to do this on my phone, so let's see if we can get this done. Add as moderator, standard. Yay! I think standard is good, right? I mean, I have 2 others that are managing ones, and I need to figure out how to not downgrade them, because I don't think it's a downgrade, but just take them off of the managing status. Yay! Hopefully it wasn't too rough of a ride, Marianne. You know, with that magic wand wrench being sprinkled over you. Oh, goodness. I need to turn the air down for once. My goodness. Let me know if it's too loud. But I need to have it cool in here so my phone doesn't get too hot. Marianne, you're funny. I have a cart order ready to go at Joann's, and unfortunately everything in my cart's a doorbuster, so no coupon I can add to it. It's annoying. So I'm like, well, I'll just go into the store and get it, so I'll just wait. Like, it's Big Twist yarn. I had like 3 skeins of Big Twist yarn in there. Yes, only 3, because I need 3 for my red, white, and blue chevron, peephole chevron blanket I'm working on. And I found some snips from Singer. I saw another YouTuber. I have another friend on YouTube who we get to talking in the background on FaceTime and Messenger and all that. So she was snipping away with these snippers, and I was like, oh, you've got some of those ones where you squeeze them, you know, like they squeeze shut and squeeze open. What's annoying? Is the air? Oh, you must be referring to something I said. Anyway, so I squirrel really bad, so I don't know what I was talking about. So I put the 3 skeins of yarn and the snips in my cart. It's only like $14 for the 4 things. But I can still hear my husband going, we really need to watch our spending at those yarn stores. So I'm waiting. I think I'm going to get it next week, because I can wait. I mean, I still have enough yarn to get me through on the blanket until next week, I think, depending on how much work I put into it. Okay, so my phone is getting too hot. Yes, I know. It always is. But I don't want to blow this right at the phone because it, like, the speaker. Oh, right, the doorbusters. Okay, so somebody was asking what I'm working on. It is a shawl called the 3Ls shawl, designed by our, well, mine and at least Marianne's very own. I don't know anybody else on here if you guys follow Juan. It's his pattern, the 3Ls, Live, Laugh, Love, and it is on Ravelry. If you are a member of his channel, he releases some patterns once a month to us, the official Yarn Addicts anyway. And then if you're not, then you know, have to pay for it. So I am an official Yarn Addict member of his channel. So, I mean, honestly, his patterns would be totally worth buying. So, and you have to, like, there's a code that he releases every month, and so you have to have gotten that code off of his, if you're an official Yarn Addict, he'll have it listed on his community tab. And then there's a specific email that you email that code to, and there's a team of people, not him, that takes care of it for him. And if you send them the correct code for that month's pattern, you will receive it back in your email. So, and I am not going to give any of that away on here because it's his stuff, it's his channel, and I don't know who are members and who aren't, and he does. So, yes, his memberships are totally worth it, Sarah. Like, totally worth it. If you can afford it. He does have a 99-cent tier, you know, a lower tier for those that just want to support his channel and be members. And he does have some benefits, you know, like getting patterns and stuff like that for the fellow yarn addicts as well. The official yarn addicts just get a little bit more, which is cool. Yeah, I know, me too, Marianne. It definitely took a little bit off his plate. So, oh my goodness, my hair is driving me nuts tonight. That's why I had it back. You guys weren't here, but I literally had it pulled in a ponytail, which I might just do. It needs to be washed, so it's getting that weird, like, I don't know, in between wash feel, and so it just, when it's on my neck, it bothers me. And so I do these low ponytails. So yeah, so like somebody was asking if I was in a parking lot near a yarn place, and like I wish I could show you. On my map on my car, the screen, it has a couple places that you could click on or tap on to like get directions to. And the two places that it has listed is my home and Joann Fabrics. Oh, hold on. Let's see. I'm an official. I will be till a week after I became a fellow member. Yeah, he changed his day off from Saturday. So his Saturday is Mondays now. So he still has a Saturday, but it's just on a weekday. Yeah, right. He's always doing something in the background, I'm sure. Okay, what do I do in the corner? I've done this repeat like 3 times, and I'm on my 4th repeat, but I still have to refer to my pattern. No, I'm on the 2nd corner, so it's the same as the 1st corner. Okay. Home, away from home, Joann's, yep. It's just funny that I was talking about Joann's, and it's there. Because there's a Hobby Lobby, too. So, it just said reconnecting, so hopefully I'm still here. I'm assuming I am. Ugh. Going live in my car is not easy. Is the sound okay? Is my, you know, my sound, like, is it matching up with my mouth and stuff? Hello, KK. Well, I'm glad you just stopped in to say hi. I'm glad to have you here in any respect, whether it be 30 seconds or an hour, which I won't be on for an hour tonight. So, I only have about 25 more minutes before I need to actually head in and watch my daughter. Through a window though, because I don't think we're going to go in the classroom like we normally are. So, tonight is their last night of summer classes, so they usually will have like some sort of like showcase thing where they showcase what they've been learning over the summer, the 6 weeks, but I get it, Marianne. I honestly, after finding out, because I wasn't paying that close of attention to the washing instructions of Big Twist. I love Big Twist. Do not get me wrong. I will probably still buy it, but I'm going to be more selective on buying it though, because you can't dry it very easily. It says lay flat on their skeins, and so I'm like, but I want to make stuff that I can, and like the Boggy Creep blankets, I'm making it out of Big Twist, and so now I'm thinking, am I wasting my time? Because they want to be able to wash and dry it, and it's like, I don't know. You know what I should do? I should just make up a swatch and wash it and dry it and see what happens. I have plenty of it. I have some white, you know what? I have white yarn, like it's white, not, so I'm using ivory in my red, white, and blue blanket, which that's for me, it's for the house. So I don't mind laying it flat necessarily, but I don't like doing blankets like that. I know, same here, KK. Like, I haven't ruined blankets, but I have ruined the look of the blanket somewhat for some of my kids' blankets because I did. Now, I lightly dried them, like on either really I tried to put it on the lowest heat setting, and even then, it's almost too much heat for the acrylic. Because even the low setting is not that low. Yeah, and then, sorry, my eye is really tired tonight, y'all, so like I am going cross-eyed. So if you see me squinting, that's why, and I'm trying to read these long comments. Oh goodness, Diane, that's crazy. So I am actually going to start moving back because I used to strictly buy from Hobby Lobby, and I know, I guess, I don't even know what the controversy is with Hobby Lobby, but people are alluding to something with Hobby Lobby. I don't know. But anyway, their yarn can be washed and dried on low. So, well, I have a lazy eye, so, and I actually had surgery in March to help fix it, so it's not 100% fixed. Like, it wasn't going to be a 100% fix anyway, but it was supposed to help. I think I'm just tired today, and so my eye is like, I think I just need to take a break, you know what I mean? Like, right, Diane? Like, I don't know why it's not dryable. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I don't know. The thing is I like Big Twist and Hobby Lobby because I can get a lot of that yarn for under $3, or around 3 or under. And it could be a late onset lazy eye, Marianne, too. Because I've heard it could happen later in life, too. But I've had mine for a long time. But no, so for me, I've heard Hobby Lobby pills really bad after you wash it too, so you need to wash it by itself. But I'm okay with washing a blanket by itself. Like, if I can dry it, heck yeah, I'll wash it by itself. Anyway, yeah, I think I just needed, I don't know, maybe I'll just put this down. But you know what? I'm stubborn enough. I'm this far from the end of this row that I'm gonna finish this row and then I'll put it down. And I still got about 20 minutes before I need to get off here. So we'll see which one happens first. Either I get off here or I finish this row. Oh, I have scrolled so many times, I don't even remember everything I was talking about. My lazy eye. And then, like, okay. So I was looking at my Hobby Lobby yarn that I have. I have a few skeins of it. And I used to buy the strictly Hobby Lobby yarn. Well, okay, sorry. The I Love This Yarn line. That's what I would buy. And they're cotton. I love this cotton yarn. I mean, literally, it's in their name. A frog in my throat there that was, like, stubborn. So, I think I'm going to start switching back over to Hobby Lobby, like my main yarn that I have in my stash. I'll still buy Big Twist because it's awesome yarn and it's a, you know, inexpensive value yarn. So is Juan still going strong already still? So my son, I have a bunch of Premier puzzle, and I made my, Juan had a winter crochet along, and I made that in Premier puzzle, and that, That sucker is huge. Oh goodness. So that's probably why I'm missing a few people, but that's okay. People can watch my replay. That's it's fine. So yeah, I think I'm going to, I know I've said this like 3 or 4 times, switch from Big Twist as my main yarn to Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn because honestly, I've always loved it, and I think I'll just go back to it. So, and yeah, the patch wouldn't have worked for me either. They said once you get past like 9 or 10, it doesn't really help much, and so you have to go other routes, and that's surgery was the route for me because of the extensiveness of how much prism I would need in just this one eye to keep it straight. Yeah, so I did, yeah, if you go on my channel and look at my shorts, it's one of my first few shorts that I did. It's a blue and reddish color blanket. Hello, Tori. So I didn't even do the patch with mine. Gosh, for a year I was going to a specialist, and they were putting prism, like these Klingon things on my glasses. What'd you say, Marianne? Yeah, I'm 39, so but yeah, the doctor was saying something about the patch not working because of how old I was. So anyway, the premiere puzzle, if I remember correctly, it can be washed and dried on low, I think. I would have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it can. I mean, that's not that much, but 6 years older. But my son is a 6-year-old who still has accidents, and so I've had to wash his blanket a few times, and I'm pretty sure I've dried it. And it's still, oh my gosh, that blanket is still soft as the day I made it. Maybe just a smidge softer, because every time I touch it when I go to put it on his bed or put it on him, I go, oh, I love this blanket. I need to make a bigger one for myself. Yeah, thanks, Diane. Check that out and let me know. Sarah with I love yarn, can you wash and dry? Yeah. So I love this yarn. I pulled one out of my yarn cubes that I have at home, and it said it was dryable, or at least it had a symbol on it that wasn't the drying symbol. It wasn't like crossed out, and I have to be honest, I had to look because I don't know the symbols very well. It says machine wash and tumble dry. I think that's what I love this yarn says too, is machine wash and tumble dry on low or something. I don't know, but it does. I think it is dryable. No, I'm 100% positive it's dryable because I looked up the symbols. So, because I don't know my symbols like 100%. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, I don't look 39. I am. I've actually been, this December, I will have been married to my husband now for 20 years. We were married young, and honestly, we definitely beat the statistics. And if you asked him straight to the face, he'd joke with you and say, it's cheaper to keep her. Like, you little turd. And then he says about our kids, I mean, he's joking about this, seriously. It's a big, huge joke, but he'll straight up tell you that, like, just as a joke. That'll be his first answer. Yeah, my daughter, who I'm about to go in and watch, she's 13. We didn't even have her young either. Well, I mean, I was still young, but like, I was over halfway through my 20s. Yeah, Marianne, my mom was married to my dad not very long at all either, and so And then she wasn't married to my stepdad very long either. She's been with her boyfriend now longer than she's been with either of her first two husbands. And she didn't want to get married again, but they were talking about getting married back before, you know, what happened a few years ago, you know, when it shut down the country. Yeah, so what do I need to do here? Sorry, I'm at the end of my thing. Okay. I beat the clock. Alright, so I gotta put one here, oopsies, without dropping the stitch. It is a little harder for me to work with DK. I don't know if any of y'all have worked with DK yarn, like basically like a number 3. Hello, Kimberly. Oh, she's been at a fun age for quite some time, and now she's like, oh my lord, watching her try to act like a mom is hilarious. So I'm not gonna start on another row on this because I need to get off in about 10. Yeah. So, but yeah, for like hats, I've made a lot of things for my kids hat-wise, yeah, because a lot of their stuff is from, because I'll take them to Hobby Lobby and have them pick out yarn. I haven't, or colors, and I haven't done that at Joann's yet. No problem. Anybody, if y'all are just coming over because you know, got off wands, that's fine. Hello, hello. I'm only going to be on here for another 10, let's see, she's going to be done at 7:30, so I need to be heading in there at 7:15, so that way I can catch the tail end, the last 10 minutes of her class. So yeah, this yarn I'm working with right here, this, it's Malabrigo, and I'm not used to using a DK. So it's really thin. I know I could have ran 2 together, but honestly, I think doing the 1 is going to make it nice, airy, and light. Juan Raid. Juan was talking about I'm in Canada and can't afford shipping. Aw. I have 13 minutes. Thank you, Diane. So yeah, this is supposed to be a DK. I think it's the Rios. Yes, somebody was asking if it was the Rios. I'm pretty sure it's the Rios. I think Rios, Malabrigo Rios is their DK, and I think their Arroyo is their worsted. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Yes, I know you're about to shut off. Let's see, what did I get recorded today? So I have another Crankin' Chat coming out. I wish this yarn was the number, like the number 4 weight, the worsted weight, because my fingers are just used to that size. And so I'm using a 5.5 millimeter with this pattern, with the yarn, so it's really a lot bigger stitches than it should be, but I want it to be that way. But yeah, I wish I could have found these in their Arroyo, but it was, they didn't have these colors in the Arroyo, so I couldn't get the worsted. Hi, bye, Kaleidoscope. Thank you. Look at that, 17 people watching, 17 thumbs. Awesome. Like, I can see it sitting right here above my finger. 17 watching, 18 thumbs. Hello, Ravina. But what was I saying? Anyway, so I recorded what I call a Crankin' Chat, where I cranked on my knitting machine, my Addy knitting machine. I made a hat. I am still trying to figure out my logistics in making hats, because when I put them on my head, they're tight. I think I need to take some more tension off of it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I even went to 135 rows to make it long enough. Wow. But they wouldn't ship. Oh, that stinks. I would have bought it too. I have a local yarn shop that sells it, so that's why I was able to pick it up. You don't want to consider a knitter? I have knitting needles again, and I don't know when I'll get around to doing it, but I'm not really struggling with it. It's just, I don't know. I'm not used to it. I've literally used worsted weight and bulky yarn for like 15 to 20 years now, so Marian, you're funny. Good morning, sunshine. Hope you're feeling better, Marty. I know you had to run off really quick earlier, and it's okay that we haven't gotten back. You just don't want to, huh? I have this, like, it feels like a popcorn kernel stuck back here, but I think it's a little bit of a sore or something, because I don't know, it won't go away. I keep drinking and drinking. I feel like I need to go home and gurgle some water to get it, maybe see if it moves it. You can't pick up knitting. I have tried knitting about 13-ish years ago, so I would have to refresh myself because I didn't do it for very long. Maybe in a year's worth of time I worked on it, because I made some hello everybody coming in. I made some wool diaper covers for my daughter, but I never actually used them, but I made them. Oh, that's right, I was going to find those pictures and post them for you guys. Yeah, that's what I was going to try, Marianne, is a salt water. Because I don't know if it's like a sore throat coming on, but it's like right, I can feel it right here. Like in the, what's that area, what is that called? Oh, lymph node. I am loving Tunisian. So anyway, a crank and chat, I got that recorded today, but there was something else I recorded this morning. What was it? Oh. I did a really, like, energetic whips and FO, like, finished objects, I was going to say movie, video, but I talked more than half of the video than I did actually showing you stuff. Oh, I've been kind of in that weird mood today, just kind of happy, just, I don't know. I think I got my happiness back, because last week was a rough week. And I finally got my head out of the clouds, I guess. So, this cup does not like to go in the cup holder. So far, I have made hats. I've made one scarf. And then I've made, let's see, maybe 4 or 5, I think 4 or 5, what they call drop stitch scarves. And you make them infinity, so they're kind of like infinity scarves. Hello! So I've made a handful of those. Those are fun. I love the drop stitch scarves. But there's a blanket I would like to try, it's called like a gingham blanket, where you like make it with like 3 different colors and you do like the squares and stuff. Hello everybody coming in. 23 watching, 22 thumbs. I'm so proud of y'all. Yes, are you talking about the 10 stitch Tunisian? So yeah, I've heard of that one. There's another YouTuber I watch. His name is Greg. I'm trying to remember what his channel name is now. He used to be Hey Fiber Friends, but now he's I think it's JaiBees Crochet. He talks about the 10 stitch Tunisian. If you just YouTube 10 stitch Tunisian, you'll find a handful, and they're old videos. Like when I say old videos because you know anything over 2 or 3 years old in the tech world is old. So I got about 5 more minutes. Yes, and his work woes. Oh my gosh, it's like a soap opera. His tutorial got pulled. So he actually shut down his channel, like just completely got rid of it, and so that's why his tutorials went missing, all his videos. But he's starting to come back, but he hasn't got, I think he's got a Rasta style hat that he put on his channel, but he does mostly just talking. Yeah, I think Juan did, but I also think it helped that we were all like, "Oh, we want Greg back," you know, because he's a different cookie. He's definitely a different cookie, and but I enjoy listening to him, even if it is just ranting about his work. There's just something entertaining about it. But I actually look forward to listening to him. Yeah, I've watched. Did I watch a video? No, I haven't. But I've seen a bunch of them. Yes, he was the guy that was bullied basically off of YouTube. Like I said, he's a different cookie. I can definitely see where he can rub people the wrong way, but I don't know, he's just entertaining to listen to. I don't agree with everything he has to say, but I do enjoy listening to him for the most part. So, but he's the one that I learned of the 10 stitch Tunisian blanket, and so I YouTube searched it. So yeah, just go on YouTube and search Tunisian 10 stitch blanket, and you'll find a handful of tutorials, not a ton, and they're a little bit older videos. There's not a whole lot of newer ones. So I don't know, maybe if I get good enough at one, maybe I can do one, but that'll be down the road a long ways. Yes, very, very true. Yeah, they need to just, like I say at the end of all my videos now, it's a beautiful day to go out and be kind and positive. Put a smile on somebody's face today and make something beautiful. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Marianne. I got a few minutes. So I do need to go ahead and wrap this up. So I did post a tutorial for scrubbies this morning or yesterday. No, this morning. I finally got it up this morning. That's what it was. So go check that out if you haven't already. I will try to do tutorials for smaller items like that. Hello, Antonio. How are you? It's okay. It's okay. Watch the replay. I know you love me. Oh. Yes, don't forget those thummies. And yeah, I need to go ahead and get off, or I will talk your guys' ears off and I'll be late getting inside. So I might as well just go ahead and wrap it up now. So, as I said a few minutes ago, it's a beautiful day to be kind and positive. Put a smile on somebody's face like Antonio just did to me. And you guys all did for me. And go out and make something beautiful. And share it with me. You know, I do have a Facebook page. It's called JaiBees Crochet. Alright guys, I'll see you guys on the next pop-up live and or video, so be watching for those notifications. Bye!